They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and our next guest knows that better than most. He's captured major moments of music history, from Rolling Stones rehearsals to the Grammy Room on Earth, Wind & Fire's Ralph Johnson. He's here to share some of the stories behind these pictures with us. Please welcome Rob Shanahan.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Rob, welcome back. This book is amazing.
We were literally fighting over it.
I just got myself a copy right now, so thank you very much. But Rob, your Volume 2 book is dedicated to the legendary Rolling Stones drummer Charlie Watts, who sadly passed away in 2021. What can you tell us about your friendship with such a notoriously private guy?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me on. It's wonderful to be here. And my relationship with Charlie was incredibly special and still is to me. To be invited into that rarefied and exclusive small group of family and friends with the band is just unreal.
Wow.
And for his daughter, Serafina, and Keith Richards, to both eloquently state as such and write about it in the epilogue to my new book is just out of this world. So exciting for me.
Unbelievable. Really, I can't even imagine your stories. So you said one of your favorite pictures is this one, okay? Right there. Take a look. Yeah. What happened that day to make you love this photo so much? Why is it so special?
Well, I thought it'd be a good idea to get these two together. Why not? Rolling Stones and Beatles drummers. So I made a few phone calls, and the very next day I found myself at Ringo's house, hanging out with the two most iconic drummers on the planet. Just incredible. Doesn't get any bigger than that. And this particular photo was just a moment when Ringo got up behind his drums and asked Charlie to play. And it was just a nanosecond of time. You know, the amount of time it takes to hand a pair of drumsticks. It happened so fast, but it just captured the feeling we were all sharing that day. Just love and pure joy. It was really a really remarkable day.
Iconic.
I hope you've taken some time to acknowledge that your disposition is like why we have some of these shots. Like to get that shot with the handing of the drumsticks, that's 1 in a million, and there's a reason you got that shot. It's amazing. So I hope you give yourself credit. This is really, it's an honor to talk to you. Now, speaking of like moments in time, you got a chance to photograph Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr at the Ed Sullivan Theater. Can you tell us about like what you remember from that day and this photo we're looking at?
Yeah, that was a pretty amazing day. Remember, 50 years ago from that photo, the Beatles were introduced to America, and to be back in that very theater, the Ed Sullivan Theater, with Paul and Ringo was just incredible. And, you know, I was well aware of the historical significance of that theater. So I thought, what a cool background, getting the empty theater behind Paul and Ringo. So I walked him out to the edge of stage, and as they turned around, Paul starts singing "She Loves You." You can see it in the photo. Just a really magical moment. Then, of course, I had to get a photo with Dave Letterman in there. That's why they were there. They were filming an episode with David Letterman for the CBS TV special Beatles in America. And it was just so incredible being there with not only those two, but with Dave Letterman. So I thought, let's get a picture with Dave. I sent it to Dave 2 weeks after, and I got a beautiful handwritten letter from David Letterman in the mail. It's just so great, so gracious.
How thoughtful.
I am just reading the foreword by Sheila E, who has been my template for cool since 1984.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, she said, how do you capture the essence of someone's soul through the lens of a camera? And I think it's such an intimate experience to be a subject and be chosen by someone like yourself. What was your favorite photo you've ever taken of her, and why?
Probably my first one, because it was the beginning of this beautiful friendship and beautiful relationship that's been going on for so many years. And I've been with her for so much of her career and doing all her records and ads for the drum campaigns and the cymbal companies. And she's just such a wonderful human, and just to be there with her for her whole career has been amazing. And also one of my other photos, which was the cover of Modern Drummer when she was inducted into the Hall of Fame, just means so much because of her career and our relationship. So yeah, for her to write the foreword to my book was just spectacular. And who better? Sheila E.
Oh my gosh, you're such a legend. You are a rock star. Rob, thank you so much for sharing these incredible stories with us.
Yeah.
DBL Nation, you can get both volumes of Rob's photography books as well as individual prints at robshanahan.art. You can also see Rob talk about his work life. Check out the Converge One websites for dates. Thank you again. We'll be right back. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me on.
Come back soon.